So in case anyone's interested, this is a video tour of some of our gardens. Some columbine and a bunch of the creeping myrtle. I just chopped this area back to try to bring some of the lawn back up to where it's at. There used to be this box around it, but the wood was washing out underneath, so we're trying to change it around a little bit. Yeah, so sometimes a rabbit nesting back in there, but nobody home right now. That's why I dug. These are daffodils or whatever that pop up real early in the spring. They're pretty in the springtime, first thing we get. We got our hostas, some lily of the valley, and then more creeping myrtle around the side here. Lily of the valley mixed in, which is kind of taking over lately in the fight between the two, so that's kind of cool. I don't really care which one wins. It's just all green. There's a hydrangea right there, high maintenance hydrangea. They like lots of water, as we all know. Big happy hosta. This is some annuals we planted up front. I like these colors this year. And then these guys, which actually smell really, really good. The big purple ones do, at least. Comes through the window. Here we have some ground cover that I don't know what is. And then peony, but she never had a bud, bloom or whatever. These have little purple flowers. They are irises or something. I don't know if they're pretty and wild looking. This one was big and just flopped right over, so we tied it up. And over here, this is just across the way, the garage there, but over here we have the big old peony. Kind of, not really the whole thing, but it's a big, beautiful flower. If we can get a good view of that. That's the first time this one bloomed. And we got some more columbine, and then a lily that's gonna come through here soon. And then these big poppies about to open up. They're really neat. They're big, fragile, not very structurally sound flowers. There's a bumblebee. Okay. There's some yellow lilies. I don't know the lilies apart. I don't know a lot of these apart. I could be wrong on everything. There's a hosta, a big happy one. Little lily coming through right there. And something. And then I think these are another type of lily. And then columbine. These guys, I forget what they're called. Butterfly bush or something, I don't know. Got some flowers coming eventually. Some sage. Some hostas that are doing really good. These guys are monsters. I mean, like the size of this leaf with my hand. They're big. And they do really well right here. And then right here, we have a Don Juan rose. We just call this guy Don. And then a view of my backyard here. So this is all sweet woodruff, which started 15 years ago as just one little flat that somebody gave us a free cycle or something. It was just a flat of woodruff, and we planted it in here, and it seems to clearly love pine tree soil, whatever. So yeah, it's kind of a mess, but there's some lilacs back there. We planted in this new thing. I forget what it's called. It's pretty neat. It did not like the sun, so we moved it here, the shady spot. There's a fern, a hosta, some more of these sweet woodruffs. There's a money plant in here somewhere. It usually pops up. And we come around here, and some vegetable thing that our neighbor gave us. Not sure what it's called. More creeping myrtle. These are some big old lily things. We actually just chopped out some of these to give some space to this peony because he's getting crowded out. But this is actually from my great grandma's house. It's been around a couple different homes. Something. And another thing. These are lilac bushes. They haven't really bloomed yet. They don't get enough sun, I don't think. Here's something else. Here's the stone for Blossom. And Blossom's buried back in there. There's another like, butterfly bushy thing. There's another like very pretty plant thing. I don't know. And these two are both columbines of different sort. I'm not sure names or anything, but they're pretty. And they just randomly grew here. And then we just planted this guy, the little orange flowers. They're all facing where the light's coming from now, I guess. Yeah, so we got some tomatoes growing along the back. There. Some other, you know, whatevers. I don't know. Little garden things. This is something they tell me. But anyway, we love the way it looks, the whole thing. This is a nice spot. And then last we've got over here, which this is some little, looks like a little tiny tree. It's not. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. And another little columbine, I guess, that popped up. Another big happy hosta. Some other stuff. More stuff. More stuff. But these, clematis or something, they look really nice through the kitchen window. So that's kind of our garden. Most of it, I suppose.